Okay, welcome back. Sorry for the, sorry for once again forgetting to, update the title and all that. Hello, Big. Hello, Miracle. Hello, Filthy. Welcome in. Christmas, just 3 days away. Can you believe it, guys? Only 3 days away. I am so excited about this information. What a kawaii, legally distinct deer on screen. I am obligated to state that Noel Deltarune is a registered trademark of Toby Fox. Uh, any resemblance to any deer girls, living or dead or fictional, uh, is entirely a coincidence. Anyway, so what I've got on deck today is yet another haunted PS1. I'm going to be playing the 2021 Madvent Calendar edition. To Madvent 2 Calendar. Let's go ahead and get started. Raising bats, but the animal, you know it. Alright, so as always, the best way to do this is generally to do like a full screen capture. So like, oop, there we go. Presents.
They say every day's a gift, and once a year
Hold on.
it's true.
Whoop.
When Madvent comes around, each day's a spook for you. So come and
Let me
sight
move myself over a little
on
bit.
this mountaintop with those horrific trees. So every stop. Gifty, I was in the middle of something.
I crave blood, I demand flesh. Violence is the cure.
That's it, you're going back in the sack.
Ha 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 ha.
Hey, wait!
Christmas themed. Yeah, it definitely is. Oh god, I saw a glimpse of Bergenhergen or whatever that game is named with the completely unpronounceable name. Did it make it into a third of these collections? I am absolutely incapable of remembering the name of that game. To Madvent, to Calendar. So the idea of these collections is it is a spooky games advent calendar where every day it would, you know. Hi Una, what's up? Where every day it would unlock like a new game to play. Of course, we are not playing this day by day, and we are playing this 4 years late, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna start at the very bottom of the mountain with game 1 here. Did I buy AI for you, like the Somnium files? Let me check on that real quick. Let me check. It's not in my Steam library now. I saw someone describe the Somnium Files as this game is allegedly not Danganronpa. Alright, this game is called RIP, with 2 eyes. Flashing lights, claustrophobia, and gore rip through the fabric of space and time. Oh, wait, it's... we played this game in another... of these collections. We dive into the ball pit. We've played this game in another of these collections, I think. It's, it is in my Steam library? Hold on. Oh god. What is getting me? What is getting me? Oh, okay. AI The Somnium Files is. I was looking at Nirvana Initiative. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I do have it. Yeah, this was in the previous Madvent calendar collection, I think. Except I don't... This seems to have, like, some more stuff going on to it, though. Don't think I put A on the wheel, so I was curious if it should be. Yeah, I'll check on that off stream. Send me a message on Discord and remind me. The format of these haunted PS1 streams makes it a little harder to, like, you know, just tab over and check. Is this thing? Can I knock on this? Yeah, it makes it a little harder to tab over and check right now. But send me a message. And I'll get to that. What does this want out of me? I can't seem to, like... Oh, God. There we go. I can rip and tear this. But I just have to, like, find the right... But what are you? It's like a doll here or something? Yeah, tearing into the walls. This seems to be like a different level of it. Maybe a more fully fleshed out version of it. Tearing open the walls, as one would a Christmas present, I guess is the concept here. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That looks like a place where I could rip. Maybe not. Oh, ooh, okay, okay. I don't remember... There's the ball pit here. I don't remember if the previous version of this game had this, like, glitch monster stalking me like this. This house is like fucked up looking with all the like stuff growing out of the walls here. Down into the basement. There we go. Yeah, if it's... Oh, this entire place is covered in these orbs. Yeah, if it's not already on my wheel, it is gonna go on there. I don't remember if, like... I don't remember if you bought it for me. I think you probably did. But that may have been before my, rule was in place of, you know, gift games go on the wheel. So far, this seems to be go until you reach a dead end, and then start ripping. And that's usually... Whoop, let me keep my mouse out of the way there. Well, I tried to use a mouse. It didn't, tried to use a controller. It didn't work too well. There's... A lot of these games will, like, allegedly have controller function, but I can never actually get it to work. Okay, so this gets me in here, but then where? Oh god, get away from me, get away from me. Can't see shit. I really can't see shit. There's that, like, yellow area that I don't know how to get to. Try to lure the thing back over here, maybe. Give myself some more room to explore. Fuck, it got me. Okay. So that one room seemed to be a dead end. Like, we went in here. There was this room up here. Wait, this is different. Not quite sure how to intuit where you can rip. Like I said, it seems to mostly be, if you hit a dead end, start tearing. I heard something rip there. Maybe not. Oh god. I really can't see shit. Eh, this stupid thing's gonna get me. Wait, did I get banished back to this area? Did it send me backwards? I think it may have. Yeah, this yellow room that I was trying to get into. This looks suspicious right here. This, like, bit of the floor. Maybe where I want is not downstairs after all, though I don't see where else to go. Somewhere in here. Wait. This room is different. Alright. It's gonna freaking get me. Get away from me. Hey, found it. Get in. I wish I could tell what literally anything was in this game. Wait, did I hear a rip? Thought I heard a rip. Get away from me. This might be progress. Get in there. Get in there. How long is this? Okay. I definitely can tell those are skulls in a freaking, thing here. This entire place is full of skulls. I think we have just ripped our way into a place we do not want to be. With all these piles of skulls everywhere. Oh. I landed in the pile of skulls. Alright. On to day 2. Nights fly. Soar gracefully through a peaceful landscape. I sure believe that. Controller recommended. Well, we'll see about that. Press any button to fly. Yeah, that Undertale reverse. What the? Okay. This is Pilot Wings? Pilot Wings with, like, you know, like the hang gliding mechanic? To rescue my mate, to rescue your friend, you must solve my maze, Superman. Yeah, if you lose altitude, you just die. Alright. Alright, let's try a controller. Controller does not work, yeah. You can kind of use these, like, updrafts here to catch some altitude. Giant, big ol' skeleton. Oh god. Luckily you don't seem to, like, lose progress when you die. Yeah, like, maybe if I could get my controller working, maybe this would be a little more intuitive. Okay, this is Pilot Wings mechanics, then, like, let's circle around the updraft a little. Is this something we can gain altitude on, the volcano here? I think so. This guy's over here praising the sun. What's over here? Hey, we found the haunted PS1 logo. I'm in the... Oh, I'm going backwards on the... I'm trying to go up the downdraft. Pilot Wings is more forgiving with its with the lift you get from drafts. Yeah, I think so. And that one is a down draft. I do not want to go in that. It's like, you know, hang gliding / like Super Mario World cape mechanics here. Where you gotta, like, you know, pivot yourself downward to get enough altitude. You know, build up momentum and then swing your way back up. Except, you know, like you said, it... Like, let's enter this one from the top, maybe, and ride it up. Loop back around and catch this one again. There we go. Gotta just think, you don't get that Yahoo feeling, yeah. Get it. Just got it. I think that is the highest point on the map, so now I should wind my way back down on some of the lower ones. I can definitely get hide off the volcano here. And this updraft looks pretty big, so... Like, the only reason I didn't stay and ride this was because I noticed the little Easter egg logo down there. Oh, you get hella hide off that, okay. Man, I don't think it's that difficult now that I get the hang of it. I could see this being the kind of game you do like multiple runs of and like get your routing right to get it all in one go. Oh, I missed that one. Yeah, I do think the flight mechanics could feel a little bit better, though, like you said. Catch this draft from the other side. Alright, let's ride this back up to the top. Why is the giant skeleton a down... Wait, there's a time limit. There's a time limit. Oh shit, okay. That is taken down. Damn it. Alright. I don't know if I'm getting, the last... I don't know if I'm getting those last two in this, in the next 30 seconds. Try it. Where are the last two? Over there, okay. So I, like, know where they're at for next time? There's one. Ah, there's two. Wait, it's still letting me go? Damn it, I'm trying to get altitude here. There we go. Need more altitude for the last one. And that'll get me there. Wait. That just gave me... Hold A/space to ascend. Oh. Okay. What is that? Okay, let's keep going to this thing. It's another night. It's a big night. Okay. It's the third impact, no kidding. He is steadily falling here. What happened to me? Or I was just... okay. Alright, game over, I guess. So far, these seem shorter so far than the last collection we played. Which I think it's probably a good thing for a collection like this. The arrogance of man. A vehicle shuts down due to sheer cold. The flesh follows. Alright. Interact. Left click. This sucks. The heat was out long before the car died. I'm already chilled to the bone. There's no signal and no one drives down this road on a good day. Help ain't coming. Hunkering down to wait will just get me killed. Have to try and make it on foot. Can't waste any more energy. Need to get moving before the cold kills me too. Aim, right-click. Welp. There goes my one flare. Firing flares will give you a few extra seconds of life. Standing by them or not. The more flares shot, the better. Alright. So we are having to run to safety here. Come on. I got this. Just gotta keep moving. I can see, like, the frost building on my vision here. So I'm guessing shooting the flares provides enough. Feels like winter's been getting colder every year. Bet it's because the polar vortex is becoming less stable. Remember when I first heard about the polar vortex? All those news stories of homeless people dying of exposure in the night. And it's the same thing that's going to happen to us here. You know, wandering off on a blizzard on foot is not what you're supposed to do. Yeah. Never thought that'd be me. And I guess if you've got zero reason to believe help is coming, then, your options are to die a slow death or to die a quicker one. Fuck. It's cold as unreal. The wind is piercing right to my bones. Shouldn't have tried driving in this weather. Yeah, I was about to say, you say wandering off on foot is not what you're supposed to do. I'm pretty sure driving in this weather is ill-advised. Could have just stayed wherever I was. Where was I? We are now wandering into the path where there is no street lights to guide us. I'm sure this is a good idea. Yeah, I was mentioning so far, these games, on average, seem shorter. I think that's probably ideal for a game like this, is, for a game collection like this. I think the Spectral Mall was cool, but also kind of felt like, it was succumbing to scope creep. I feel heavy. Maybe I should take a little break. We are not going to be doing that. Kind of wear out their welcome on, like, what's supposed to be, like, short demos. Yeah, sometimes. Wait, am I dead? Keep going. I can't move. The game called The Arrogance of Man sure is fitting for, you know, that guy thinking he could survive that blizzard. Yeah, some of them would kind of go on long enough that's like, okay, I get it. Banana Bam. Plant monsters, mindless violence, so you know I'm down for that. You are a banana on a top secret mission to eliminate evil plant monsters. lot of those would have wanted to be commercial releases. Yeah, is the impression I get. Demos for larger games. Oh, this looks very Banjo-Kazooie coded enemy back there. Oh, hell yeah. Can we... How do we shoot our gun? Oh wait, my controller just actually works. Can't figure out how to fire. Oh, I just shoot, okay. This game is quite loud. I'm gonna nudge it down just slightly. Nice, nice demo kiosk. Okay, so I missed a couple. Hi, Scully. Nice Scully in the sexy pose here. What path am I missing here? There we go. Rank C. Alright, alright. That was silly. Yeah, these kinds of, like, short little things are, more the vibe I think works better. The vibe of these works better when it's just, like, replicating the feel of some inexplicable game you might have played entirely without context in a demo disc. Gardens of a New World. Explore a weird world with some familiar characters. Yeah, like, in Spectrum Mall, I'd probably still be on my first game at this rate. Oh, whoa. Ooh. Ew, this is disorienting. Whoa, 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 whoa. If you fall, you just go. Fall forever. Yeah, this one. Yeah, we played this one. This is just like a new version of it. So this is our world now, huh? Suppose it could be worse. Some food would be nice, though. What's that? Actual music that way. I want to explore down this road again. Yo, Winter, hey there. I think they remodeled the arcade or something. In fact, I don't think these are even video games. Don't they? Wow, the machines here have flesh, and soon I will too. Uh, what's that? This is dropping us down here. That just drops us, yeah, okay. Well, let's just go. There is zero consequence to just falling forever, so, whoa. In fact, by doing so, we can see something on top of here. I think I want to return to the other path and see what lied down the green path. Oh, this does look cool. Chill music. Ah, my child, hello, sorry. Must apologize. Seems in this strange new realm. My powers, my powers! They do not work here, at least, maybe, just not yet. Haha. Alright. Could we... Yeah, we can jump up that high. See what's up here. Map. This game, the way everything just like shifts and wobbles. Uh, did did y'all ever in school have Dare come out and bring the literal beer goggles? That's what this game looks and controls like. The goggles that just like wildly distort, and then they make you walk in a straight line. God, having to do platforming is like this is easier said than done. It's, relaxing here. Yeah, dare come out, but never got to try the goggles. Falling forever ends up being like a fairly useful way to like get a view of the whole area and make sure there's nothing you missed. Well, this place is sufficiently green, I guess. Now we're back here. So I'm gonna fall and get on top of this thing. Because it seemed to be something on top of it. Just like a weird temple, I guess. Alright, so now let's go straight. Or whatever counts as straight in this place. Oh, this thing is shaped like a bird. This is like a weather vane. And it is pointing this way, so but this is just leading us back to the same place? Maybe... What's down here? This looks new. Or not. Maybe that's where I came from. Maybe I needed to go the other way. Like... Yeah, there was stuff off this way. Y'all never had the beer goggles. Alright. Yeah, it's like these goggles they put on you that you put on, and it like just makes everything look basically like this game. Distorts everything like hell. And then they're like, okay, go walk in a straight line. The green streaks that ripped and tore our realm. Seem to be not present here. Might be strange to someone like you, accustomed to our ravaged world. BT dubs, don't touch those golem-type robot things. Like this? Whap. Wrong. Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, I've been pretty drunk before. I don't think I've ever been that drunk. Where does this want me to go? Like... So what is the path here? Is this it? No, that goes down back into the spiral. There's got to be somewhere leading off from this spiral, I think. This looks new. Maybe not. Times I've been that drunk, I just passed out on the floor. Yeah, sounds about right. Maybe down here? Or is this just leading back to this place? Yeah, it sure is. I'm just gonna keep falling, I think, until I find something new. This looks new. Check out this funky guy. Hello? Aha, Winter. It's only you. Have you seen this realm? Bizarre. Very strange. Don't know how he ended up here. Something must have gone very wrong, unless... I like this guy's voice grunts being entirely, like, the Konami orchestral hit. I, of course, hesitate to even suggest this, but this is your fault, isn't it? I saw you sneaking around in the Crypt District, talking to witches or whatever. But you know, when my dad gets here, I'm totally gonna tell him what you did. It'll be fun for you. Oh, Father. Duke. What the hell is this thing? What? We are now in the TV. What's that? Oh, God. Deltarune Snowgrave ending be like. Alright. Shadow of the Elders. Deliver gifts to the orphan children of El Moria. Uncover the secrets of the Elders. That group makes really cool trippy games with good scenery, and you're just like, okay, that's it. Yeah, I'd like to see what a full game looks like. Escape to view controls. What? No, escape does not view controls. Thank you. Well, we're gamers. We can figure it out, I'm sure. What is... Ooh. Alright, this is kind of cool. Alright, awesome. We No Man's Sky now. Except I'm pretty sure I've crashed the ship already. Can I even undo this? Load last checkpoint. Ascend, descend. Well, I've crashed the spaceship, so, and maybe I should not have, loaded that. It's like over here in the water somewhere. Maybe I can find it and get it unstuck. Like a very primitive No Man's Sky. Yeah. Where the hell did I crash the ship? I think I wedged it under the surface of the water. Is what it looked like happened there, so I'm probably not even going to be able to see it. Wait, there's a light over here. Can I summon the ship back somehow? Okay, good, I can. Oh, that's handy. Collaboration with the haunted PS1 community. Oh god, this thing is not easy to fly. Okay, I see some lights off in the distance, so let's go investigate. Hello, small children. we are literally, we are literally Santa Claus. When I was a child, my mother would tell me bedtime stories about the world Elmoria. A lush green island world teeming with life where the islands were so close you could swim between them. The islands had been formed by giant creatures the natives called the Elders. Over time they would grow and roam across the oceans. They would fertilize the soil and give birth to a rich underwater ecosystem. Upon death, the creatures would give birth to many children that inhabited the islands. The Elders left behind a powder called Shadow that the children would consume to grow and take their place. Alright. Well, let's go to the next island over. Heading towards the little dots of life seems reasonable here. Children here, but I'm not going to have enough presents for them all, so... Do a flyby of the island, looking for some. Not seeing any. Oh, I can't trap myself. Oh god. Oh god. What is happening? Okay. I'm inside. I landed inside of a house. Wait, can I even get back in? I don't think I can. Load last checkpoint. Luckily I can do this, maybe? Wiggle my way out of this jam? I'm stuck. I don't think I'm getting unstuck here. Wait, am I unstuck? Okay, I'm unstuck. Oh god, oh god. I need to, like, correct my course here. I'm just spinning freely. See some presents over here. Free stream loots pack, alright. Send me a message on Discord about it, and I'll get you that free stream loots pack. Yeah, just after the stream. Like I've said, the structure of this game can sometimes cause problems if I'm like tabbing out and stuff. So meh. Shadow, a mineral that revolutionized space travel. Those who consume the drug will develop telepathy and the ability to control objects with their mind. Oh, we do now. 100 years ago, the All-Around Imperium discovered Elmoria and seized control of the power nootropic. It was sold at exorbitant prices to the wealthy and the Emperor's military. The Shadow must edge. The miracle drug allowed the Empire to crush its enemies and spread its influence across the galaxy like wildfire. One by one, the Elders collapsed and their numbers dwindled until the Empire deemed them extinct. Without the Elder Shadow, the children could no longer grow to replace them. However, mining still continues to this day, despite the imminent exhaustion of the resource. Again, it's literally Dune. Oh god. Ugh. Flying the thing is so difficult. This world seems huge. I wonder to what extent is it gonna, like, repeat? Or maybe this is all being, like, procedurally generated or something. So explore, find presents, make a town happy, and you get a lore dump. There's that one town I couldn't finish off just because that island didn't have enough presents, so maybe I should only be delivering presents once I have enough to give to a whole town. I assume this thing isn't expecting like 100% perfect completion out of me. But it might, who knows? Only 2 kids here. When the Empire arrived in Elmoria, they brought various corporations responsible for extracting, refining, and selling the Shadow. The Emperor was so fixated on his power over the galaxy, he soon declared Elmoria his capital. His vile industry covered over half the planet with cities. Corporate entities competed over profits, and over time their bickering turned to warfare. Launched nuclear weapons at each other, melting the ice caps. All that remained was the Emperor's capital city of Harakin. That even sounds like a Dune-ass name. Are there 2 villages on this island? Because my ship is all the way over there, but I landed next to a village. Alright, well, there are 4 children here, and I only have 2 presents, so these unhappy children will go presentless. Six children here. Oh, I see some presents. Good job, me. I'm literally... No, I'm not stuck. Yeah, Big, from what you've shown me of No Man's Sky, this does feel kind of like a primitive version of that, which is funny. Yep, sorry, not delivering to y'all. Not yet, anyways. Like I said, I don't know to what extent it's gonna expect me to, like, do completion here. I hope it's not expecting me to, like, collect every present on this map, because I don't think that's happening. It's like possibly just one child here. Yep. Over time, the radiation subsided and harvesting of the shadow resumed. But it was too late. The Empire began to crumble against the demands. Damaged by radiation, the precious drug mutated the planet's oppressors, turning them into the Elder Children. Some say the natives cursed the entire supply. Others say it was the will of nature to reclaim what was stolen. In the end, the planet won against the mighty Empire. I don't really know what this has to do with delivering presents. I saw some presents over here, though. I see... we have a signal here. We get signal. What does that mean? Legendary card that makes you replay Crow. What I should make a card is Hey Clown Face. That should be a card. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's really, much of anything on this island, so... Wander back over to the village. Wait, who am I missing? That's all of them. Has the narration exhausted itself? I think if I do another island and... Uh... Did I always have a signal? Maybe I should just try ascending. Whoop, can't go too high. Oh god. Oh god. Uh... It is quite easy to get yourself. Help. How do I, So graceful. You know what? I'm just gonna, like, ascend high enough that it cuts out again, I think. And let gravity do the work. Yeah. That's probably the fastest way to get back down. Except not. It just cuts back on automatically. I am not even touching the controls. It's just, I'm caught in a spin. Okay, I am descending now. Loosely. I can't do anything. Okay, I can do that. But I can't, like, go forward? What is... I am confused by this game. Okay. I guess I'm going on foot. I'm going to, see if I can find presents to make one more town happy. There's a bunch of islands clustered up over here. If I have to go on foot, I don't think it's too horrible. The ship definitely seems busted, though. That's an obnoxious distance to go on foot, though, actually. There's just no kids here. I can kind of strafe. Is that how I'm gonna get over there? Oh god, this thing is so horribly busted. How did I manage to do this? Okay, well, on the plus side, I think landing and picking back up again managed to fix my ship, though, because it's actually going now. See a bunch of presents dotted on this island. Yeah, like I said, I'll do one more town, and if that doesn't progress the narration, then I'll just assume maybe learning of the fall of the whatever empire is the ending of sorts. There's like a million presents on this one. Here's where all the presents have been hiding, on this island. Who is texting me at midnight? Oh, I'll answer that later. Yeah, I'm gonna call that the ending. You can play as long as you want and make the villagers happy, but seems to have exhausted the actual narration. Pure game. Short anecdote of early autumn musings. Oh, yeah? Okay. What is... Oh, do we have to, like... This is, Mario Party rotate the control stick? Is this what's going on? Not that my controller's working. Alright. So it was a few months ago, just at the end of summer. I always get anxious when it starts getting cold. Suppose I want summer to last just a little bit longer. So I took an impulse trip to the beach, just on my own. And I walked up the pier and I just sat there for a bit. Yeah, the extent I'm able to control this, by the way, whoops, is reeling myself in here to this lighthouse. Watch the waves. And the extent, the way to do that is like you have to get into a rhythm on your arrow keys here. It's some rotating the control stick type stuff. I had a good rhythm there and I lost it. Felt the wind. Ah, come on. Something draws you to that furthest point. There, it's just you. Oh, God. I can't find my rhythm again. I had a really good rhythm for a while there. Oh, come on. The lighthouse is so close. World's most graceful pier game speedrun here. What? I got hit by a car. Or something. There was like a car crash sound. Alright. What time is it? There are 24 games in this collection. If I shoot for 8... If I shoot for 8 games, then I could do this in like an even 3 streams. Here we go with Babu Sengar again. Just playing the hits now. Having a nostalgia trip watching videotapes of you flocking around a small mall. Back in time, right before the Christmas has been impended. Title pronunciation directly translates to Idiot Box. Good times ensued. The Christmas is impending. Alright. Cool. Code error. Computer over. Virus equals very yes. Clear. Abort. Okay. Nice. I guess we're not playing that one. Well. Womp womp. Madame Claudine's Curious Curiosities. Earn yourself a Christmas present by working in Madame Claudine's magic shop. Much prefer virus equals not much. Oh, this is Zelda's here looking. My, who do we have here? Looking for Christmas presents, you say? Well, I certainly have some otherworldly goods to offer. Question is, can you afford them? Hehehe. What do you want to buy? Christmas present? Seems you can't afford anything, but don't you worry. I could certainly use a helping hand, especially if they're as strong as yours. Wait, you can't see. Okay. Hold up. Why is this, maybe if I capture... Okay, hold up. Give me just a moment here. Why is it not just capturing the screen? I'm confused. What is this called? What is the title of the window? Madvent 2021, okay. So like this? There we go. Yeah, I haven't missed much. We're talking to this old witch lady offering us a job. Help my son clean out the warehouse. The more valuable items you clean out, the bigger your pay will be. Only take a couple minutes. Don't want to waste your precious time, do we? So, will you help me? No. Oh, are you really sure? You don't want to miss this opportunity, do you? But thou must. Ah, that's wonderful. Grab items and throw them into the pit. You can't miss it. Watch out that you don't throw yourself into it. Alright. Throw them into the pit. Where's the pit? Where's the pit? Nice, nice Zelda sound effect there. What pit, lady? No, I want to know where the pit is. What to throw shit at you, huh? I'd love to do... Oh, this pit. Okay. Well, let's go. Game is very floaty to play. Pretty sure that one was an extremely low-res, haunted PS1 box. You got a key. Wasn't there a door? Yeah, what's in here? Are there, like, more valuable Hey! This is the literal Ocarina of Time in PC. I can't do this anymore, you know? So you're doing it now, I see. Give me some of your payment. I'll give you my equipment. It'll be very useful for you. Chaos Emerald. Can we reach the Chaos Emerald? You got a purple gem. That's 50 gems. Oh, can we not leave? That should be enough. That is not a whole lot. But it did take us a while to, like, figure out how the game actually worked. It took us a bit to find the pit. Let's see. Her son offered to give us some equipment. Bottomless cart. Pegasus boots. Oh god. Okay. Alright, so let's do another day on the job. So we can buy some equipment from him. Yeah, if I'd realized where the pit was, then probably... Probably would have been able to afford something with the first batch. I don't know what items are worth what. I assume the mystical orbs are probably worth more than regular pots, but I don't know that. You know what? Why don't I pitch stuff in that direction? And then get over there and do a bunch all at once, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a haunted PS1 box. Just extremely low res. Honestly, the pots, like, roll pretty well. I can just, like, roll them in. Come all the way back. Pots and orbs. Okay. Now we're gonna dump a bunch in all at once. Yeet. Why are we dumping things into the infinite chasm? Because she asked us to. She wants us to clean up her shop for her. But I kind of think this old lady's just jerking me around with how little she's paying me. I feel like that was a pretty good round. And at that rate, we would have to do this 20 times to afford the actual Christmas present. But, let's go... Let's go get some stuff from her son here. Also, there's something back here, maybe? Oh, hi, Scully. We have found our Scully cameo. Yeah, give us the bottomless cart. Throw stuff in there. It'll get thrown into the pit automatically. That's pretty good. Wait. Oh, can we push the cart? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is how we're gonna do this. Though it's so, finicky enough that, I don't know if that's actually gonna help us much. For one, it's a smaller target that you have to, like, spend more time lining up, as opposed to just being able to yeet stuff across the room. Like, time I save on this is time I'm also wasting dealing with the card itself. Maybe there's higher value items on the other side of the room, though. Yeah, again, it's like harder to line up, which is basically a problem I didn't have just throwing stuff into the pit. Look at this, it's just rolling on its own. Yeah, that basically saved me no time versus my strategy of just throwing a bunch of stuff over and then dumping it all at once. Although it might still be worth it to throw stuff over there and then just run over it with the cart to push it all at once. Alright. What can we get from our son again? Winds of Truth. Power Bracelet. Alright, let's get the boots. Wish I could just run away. Alright, I don't know that running will do us a whole lot of good here. On the other hand, it'll let us, like, throw stuff further. With, like, the increased speed from that. Yeah, okay. Working a shitty wage job. It really do just be like Shenmue. What if I push the card in? Buy. The card is worth nothing. Alright, so we can now afford the, what else could we afford from him? The power bracelet. Everything will feel light as a feather. Makes it easy to throw stuff around. I bet I'm not gonna like the truth. I bet not. Alright, so... with the gauntlet, can we just, like, Kobe stuff right into the pit from all the way back here? Or not? That didn't seem to make any difference. Versus what I was already doing. I thought maybe... maybe the gauntlet would let me, like, pick up an entire bookshelf at once or something. What? What? Oh, can you grab stuff from further off? Is that what it actually does? Can't tell. Too bad there's no elephant statues. Yeah, I'm a little baffled at what the gauntlets actually do for me. It sure doesn't seem to be much. Hi, Una. Parkouring up onto my desk as you do. Okay. This game could use a bit better balance, I think. There's another gym up there. How do I get up there? Alright, one more round, and I'll be able to afford the Winds of Truth. Oh, wait. Hold on, hold on. Oh. Ooh, you can... Okay, okay. If I click the mouse, that really eats it. Okay. Like, wow. All the way across. You just eat it all the way across the room. Okay, that actually makes this feel more reasonable. And now that I know that, that's probably how you knock the, how you get these gems. You probably have to, like, throw something up there and knock it off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now we can collect the Chaos Emeralds in between rounds, for some extra gems. Yeah, just like so. And that'll give us enough to buy the Lens of Truth. Alright, are you ready to see the truth? You really want that damned thing? Now you will see what I've seen, you know? Oh. Ah. Aw. They're all... Oh. They're all his own body parts. He's like some homunculus put together here by the looks of it. Well, that's grody. Examine. Now we have been disposed of. You know what? I think I want to do that again and see what happens. If we buy the present legit, though. Now that I know the trick of, like, I don't really need to bother with the other stuff. The strength gauntlets is what's really important. You can actually throw with the mouse button, even without them. So really, I was just making this harder on myself for no reason. Yeah, now I know in between I can come. Yeah, it's just like harder to hit those, definitely. Without the gauntlets. But if I can do it, that's like an extra 500 or 500 or so, I think like 450 with all four of them in between rounds. Yeah, that's a hard shot to line up without the, Fuck. Yeah, I'm not getting that one. Okay, I need to actually go get some payment first. Whoa, wait, the gym? Did I get the gym in there? Bottomless pit inspector simulator, literally. Yeah. I don't think we will be inspecting the bottomless pit this time. What if there's a bottom? Funnily enough, there is a bottom. You can actually see it. This bottomless pit is far from bottomless. Experience ruined. Also, hey Captain Confusion, welcome in. I'm thinking after this game I will probably be wrapping up the stream. Yeah, so the only upgrade that's actually gonna matter, for actually doing my job, is gonna be the gauntlet, I think. The cart is useless. The boots don't actually seem to make me that much faster. What if we bean you with this? Nothing happens. Yeah, most importantly, we can now more easily collect these gems. They are heavy enough that they are not easy to knock off without the gloves. Like, I tried earlier on one, then it just, like, fell off. Not fell off, just fell over, rather. Yeah, that's an extra 300, 400 or so. I wish my job was this rewarding, same. I wish my job was just throwing stuff into the bottomless pit. Ah, come on. Bonk. Oh, the one up here is just gone now. There was a persistent one back there where he's at. Okay, what if we throw something at Scully, though? Wedge something in here. Whoop. Yeet. Ow. Maybe. Ah, nothing. Yeah, once you get the gloves, it becomes a matter of slow and steady wins the race here. Stay mostly stationary and just yeet stuff from afar. Line up your angles when you can't see the pit. Wait. Okay, there's another gem. Maybe it's like random which gems spawn? Just knocked it right over. Oh, come on. Good. Also, yeah, my math's wrong. It's more like 150 to 200 extra per round. This 3,000 tier Christmas present better be worth it. It crashes the game. She's gonna say, wow, I didn't expect anyone to actually play this far. And then crash the game. See, this time there's 4 gems. Does it spawn an extra one each time? Or is it just truly random? There's purple gems. I haven't found another color yet. $15 gems is not that much. with the gauntlets, you throw so hard that the bounce becomes unpredictable. So sometimes it will bounce off like the far wall and miss. Excuse me, sorry. Alright. One, maybe two more rounds, and that'll get me there. Excuse me. Whoop. Maybe that one will still make its way in. Bouncing all over the room now. Get it. I think we're gonna have to do another round. Don't think that round was good enough to get me there. Only 2 gem fawns too? Yeah. Ah, so close. So close. Alright, time to find out what the Christmas present is. Oh, wonderful. The music has stopped. Very well deserved. I hope you give that to someone special. Thank you so much for feeding my, helping me clean out the warehouse. Wish you a wonderful Christmas. What? It's a... We got a big mouth Billy Bass. Well, here we go. Alright, well, I'm gonna let that be the end of the stream. I'll see who I'm sending y'all off to now. that was good. I was like, it better be something spooky or something funny. And I'm glad it was something. I'll send y'all off to Depths. Speaking of Depths, I noticed I got a follow here from, down here where Froggy's hanging out. I have a follow from one Big Dong Daddy Dom. Incredible Twitch username. I also recognize them from, Depths chat. So Big Dong, if you're here, welcome in. Anyways, sending y'all off now. Wait, not shout out. Okay, now we're rating. Alright. Well, cutting this here, and I'll see y'all next time. Good night, everyone.